It's been a while since I made a fnaf theory. I still haven't covered any lore. Maybe I should make a fnaf theory. Hello, theorizers! Welcome! Today we'll be making a theory. So, lately after I've been researching a little more of FNAF, Ruin, Security Breach, Tales of the Pizzaplex, I've found out a lot of lore. Maybe I thought of the canon ending wrong. Maybe Bonnie has more lore. Maybe there are two Freddys. Just stay tuned to find out. Oh, and shout out to ID's Fantasy for giving me the idea of this theory. Let's just begin with the canon ending. So, I was completely wrong. So, this is going to be inspired by ID Fantasy's video, okay? She has a point. I'm not going to show the video, but she talked about how maybe Princess Quest isn't the correct ending. Because, like, in FNAF Ruin, we do still see the glitches on the wall, even though there is a sword straight through Princess Quest. And I think we all thought that was weird, but I just thought that meant, like, Cassidy, which was her name in the files, like, defeated the glitches and went over the arcade. But a lot of, like, research has proven me wrong, which is weird. And Vanny might not even be dead. Like, just like ID Fantasy said, I also noticed that there's a lot of rabbit-themed things in the Pizzaplex. For example, there's a bunch of Vanny ears on the Music Man, bunch of, like, artwork of Vanny, and just weird stuff altogether. It was confusing. I just thought, like, maybe, like, some rabbit-infested enthusiast just did that. But, like, unless Glitch Trap found a new host, which might even be in Help Wanted too, but unlikely, then, like, there's no explanation. And, like, how? And I know you might be saying, Freddy has his head taken off, but we see Freddy's feet a lot through the game. And we've never seen the word prototype. I have a theory that I haven't heard anyone talk about yet. So, I think Prototype Freddy is the original Freddy, before the system of, like, the Vanny system was even there, because he's not on the system. You put on the mask, he disappears. He can't attack you. He can't hurt you. He doesn't exist. Which makes no sense. He's Freddy. He's the one from the Princess Quest ending. No, he's not. Now, sure, the comic strips mean that, the Princess Quest ending's the only one that's canon. How do we know he didn't live one of those endings and make it into a comic book? And you also might be saying, but isn't Princess Quest the only 3-star ending? Yes. Just yes. I have nothing to fight it. But Freddy, his feet never say prototype, and he's supposed to be friendly, and he also has the present still in his stomach. If it was the Princess Quest ending, then the stomach wouldn't have the present, and he would be outside the Pizzaplex. Right? Wrong. He still has his head. But he has the gift. The gift, we take it from the beginning. He should still be outside. Maybe they took him back. I think they wanted to dispose of him, of Prototype Freddy, but just couldn't. They didn't. They were in the middle. Whoever's the head of the Pizzaplex just was going to until the earthquake. And the burn trap ending didn't happen, but it's possibly canon. Because if you get the burn trap ending in the game, then you can see for a couple of seconds the Tangle or the Blob. I'll keep calling it the Blob, but the Blob just moving around the place. That proves that he's seen the Blob. Maybe not Glitch Trap, but the Blob. I mean Burn Trap, but the Blob. Does that mean Burn Trap was going to attack Gregory, or maybe attacked his family before, and he's okay? Speaking of that, you probably are wondering, how does Gregory know Cassie? Now, I've already said before in my first theory, but I'm just gonna go on a limb and actually tell you. Cassie had a birthday with Roxy. Nobody showed up. She had a great time with Roxy, but nobody came to her birthday. She was left so sad. She left crying till Gregory came and comforted her. Comfort her. You know what I'm saying. And boom, they're friends. Now, we don't know if Cassie's dead. We don't know if she's even connected to Cassidy, aka Circus Baby. More on that next theory. But there's so much loose ends to FNAF. How does Scott keep up with it? Now, time to talk about what happened to Freddy, which leads to Bonnie. So, Monty, we know that he's hostile, and in my old theory, I thought he killed Bonnie. But at the end of the ride, not only is there a mini Bonnie falling, there's also a head-broken Freddy statue, which can only mean one thing. Monty killed original Freddy. Plus, in the last level of Monty Golf, you see him trying to take over. If I was Monty, I would just try to take over as the band leader, not the side character that Freddy likes. So, here's what I think happened. Monty was, mad at Freddy, like he always is, probably attacked by the glitch trap virus. So, he tried to kill Freddy, made a little damage, but in doing that, he took all his anger out on Bonnie. Because we know Freddy dying, or prototype Freddy dying, has something to do with Monty. And we know someone killed Bonnie. And there's a lot of marks that are strange, that would look like something Monty or Freddy would do. And another reason why we know this is not our Freddy is because he doesn't have the same updates. We updated Freddy a lot in the game. It's not the same Freddy, okay? It's not. Now, this is a shorter theory and took me a while to make because I have something big planned. It's also FNAF, but it's a theory that I've been thinking of and literally just started to work on until I realized I haven't talked about Rumored for a while. So, that's my next video for you. Hint, hint, it's